One thing the narcissist is banking on is the fact that they know that they have you brainwashed, they have you under control, they have you conditioned, so they know that you are keeping their dirty little secrets. If you are dealing with a narcissist, this is something you should know now. So watch the video till the end and leave your experiences down below. And also follow if you like contents like these. The narcissist is banking on the fact that you are keeping their dirty little secrets. See, when the narcissist first met you, they presented this beautiful facade, this beautiful fake personality to you that you fell in love with. But the most important part is that you told all of your friends and family how great this person was, because they were in fact great at that time. So the same person you fell in love with, the loving, caring, compassionate, empathetic, beautiful, love of your life person, you fell in love with that person and you could not wait to brag about him to everybody, your family, your coworkers, your friends, everybody, right? This is all by design, by the narcissist. The same way they tricked you into falling in love with them, they also did that so that you can spread the word to everybody who knows you and them, so that when it comes time for them to abuse you, it's harder for you to go back and tell the same people that you have sang so much praises of the narcissist about. It's harder for you to go back and tell those people that, hey, this is in fact not what it is. It's not true. Like, he's not a good person. He's abusive. He's a liar. He's broke. He's manipulative. He is controlling. He's emotionally, physically, financially, verbally abusive. This is all by design, by the narcissist. So when they were love bombing you, they were banking on the fact that you would tell everybody, right? Tell everybody who's important to you. And so they acted that way. Even when you were around those people, maybe on the phone with those people, at parties, gathering, get together, church event, whatever, they acted like that great, beautiful person. And again, it's by design. It's by design by the narcissist. They do that so that when they start to abuse you, now you are hiding the abuse. You're too ashamed to go back and tell the same people that, hey, this guy is abusing me. So once they get you to that place where the turning point has happened, they got you hooked, they have you trauma bonded, and they have you under control, this is when they start to act like themselves. That's when all of the abuse, the mistreatment, the lies, the gaslighting, the smear campaign, the flying monkeys, triangulation, this is when everything happens. But you have already set up this beautiful stage for them by telling everybody how great they are, what wonderful person they are, how, good of a partner they are. You've already set this stage for them. So now when they're abusing you, which is their nature, this is who they are. They are abusive. They are liars and manipulators and just fake people. When you get to the point where now you are being abused, you're not brave enough to go tell anybody. And they know that. They know that if you go back to those people, you look like you look like the stupid person. You look like the liar. You look like the crazy person. So this is when their abuses get worse. This is when they're abused and everything bad in the relationship gets worse, because they know that they're in a safe space. You're not in a safe space, but they're in a safe space. Does that make sense? They know that you're not going to go tell people, oh, he just smacked me around last night. Oh, he just lied on me. Oh, he stole my money. He did this, he did that. So every abuse, when they're beating on you and kicking you around and lying to you and stealing from you and doing all of these things, they're comfortable, and it gets worse and worse because they know that you're not going to go tell anybody. This is why it's important that, again, this is information that I didn't have when I went through my situation, which is why it even lasted a year, because I started to see those red flags on day one, but they look more like green flags. So I started to study them, but once they became vivid red flags, I was too ashamed to go back and tell, again, friends and family that, hey, this is not who this person is. That's why my situation even lasted a year. I was out within a year's time, But it could have been shorter than that, way, way shorter than that, had I come out or came out and told my friends and family and my brother, who was so supportive of us being together, had I came out and really, really just told them the truth about what was happening and packed my bag, which I packed my bag to leave a lot of times, but again, they'll hoover, they'll bag, they'll cry, beg, they'll cry, they'll do all the things so you can stay. But I tell you this because I didn't have this information in my situation. So if you're in that situation now and you feel like you're stuck and you don't know what to do, when you start to see those red flags that are slapping you outside the head, make your decision and make your decisions now. Don't think about who's going to laugh at you. Don't think about who's going to see you as the loser. Don't think about, oh, I have to start over. Don't think about any of that. Once you're with a narcissist, you've already lost. 10 years in that relationship is a loss of 10 years. 5 days in that relationship is a loss of 5 years. So it can be 5 years or it can be 10 years. It is all up to you. Don't waste your time trying to hide it from people. The only person you're hurting in that scenario is yourself. And because the narcissist knows that their secret is safe with you, the abuse is only going to get worse because they're banking on the fact that you're not going to tell anybody. You're not brave enough to tell anybody. So, again, if you're in that situation and they're beating on you and abusing you, whatever way, physically, financially, emotionally, psychologically, tell people. You got to open your mouth and tell people. Like they said or say, closed mouths don't get fed. So you got to tell people what's going on. And the sooner you start to do it, the better. And this is why I gave the example before of when an abusive man starts to beat a woman, beat on her, do all of these abusive things, and she doesn't tell anybody, it comes a time where when he finally decides to leave her, or maybe when the abuse gets so bad to the point where the whole world knows, and now you're trying to speak up, everybody's going to say, well, if it was so bad, how come you didn't say anything before? You're going to look like the crazy person, and they're going to think, oh, maybe it's because he's leaving her, so she's trying to make up these stories to make him look bad. Because if this stuff was really happening, how come she didn't tell anybody? How come she didn't make police report? And narcissism goes both ways, men and women, all right? So when you start to see those deadly green flags, red flags, speak up. Speak up, stand up for yourself. Don't let the narcissist think that their secret is safe with you, because the abuse is going to get worse because they know you're not going to tell anybody. It's like the Cassie and Diddy situation. If Cassie had came out and said something at that time when the whole thing was happening, when she was getting abused and beaten and sex trafficked, I don't know if I can even say that. If she had came out and said it sooner, it probably wouldn't have lasted that long. But because he would do it and she would hide it, he would do it and she would hide it, he felt comfortable, and it got worse and worse and worse. It got worse and worse. He felt comfortable. He felt like his secret was safe with her. So even when she left him for years and didn't say anything, he continued to abuse other people because his secret was safe with the people he was abusing. And even if they broke up and went their separate ways, his secret were safe with them. All right. The only thing, in my opinion, that helped Cassie's case was that video that came out. And I don't even think she was the one who recorded it or gave it to the media. It was just by the grace of God that the hotel security cameras got footage of it, and that's what helped her case, because a lot of people were looking at her sideways, like, if this man was so horrible, if he really did all of these evil things to you, how come you didn't say anything for so long? When she finally came out to say something, nobody really believed her. A lot of people did, but a lot of people didn't believe her. And that's the worst place to be as the victim, when you're telling your story of what really, really happened to you and people are not believing you. So speak up. Speak up when you see it. Speak up. Even if it's one or two people you're telling, start telling them. If you have to make police reports, make those police reports so that in the future you'll have something. But don't let the narcissist think that their secrets are safe with you. All right? Follow for more, and you can also book a one-on-one coaching call. The link is in my bio. See you in the next one.